Okay, Larry, W6WUH, and we're doing a preliminary testing on the Black Widow 6-meter transceiver. Tested all the tubes, cleaned everything, gave it a visual inspection. We've got it patched together here. 11 volts on the filaments with the battery and 133 volts of B plus on there. And by God, the thing is working. You can hear it working. W6WUH test. So it's receiving. Audio is not too bad. Going to keep the plate voltage down here for a little while because we've got the old capacitors in there. We won't do this very long, but give it a little chance here, just a proof that it's working. So I'll bring the voltage up here some more. We started at about 50 volts, gave it a couple of minutes, brought it up just enough so that we got what sounded like real audio. We're going to let it cook for a little while. Won't hurt anything, and then we'll take it up another 50 volts and another 50 volts. We're running AC on the filament, so if I tried to key it up, the relay would chatter. No, actually, we're not running AC on the filaments. We've got DC, so I can get a dummy load on this thing and do that at some point. But I'm going to let it cook here a little bit first. But I'm gratified to see that that it's actually going to work. Did some checking against the schematic. There were two tubes that were incorrect installed in the radio. Somebody had taken one of the IF tubes, a 6JB6, and stuck it in the front end. Well, the front end is a dual triode and not a pentode, and so that killed that tube. So we got a 6BQ7 to put in there, which is fine. And it had an OA2 voltage regulator in it, which is a 150 volt voltage regulator instead of an OB2, which is 105 volt. So we changed that out. That tube was defective anyway. One of the 6AQ5s was weak, so we put a good one in there. It's a good match for the other used one that's in there, so the modulator will be well balanced. And all the other tubes tested like new, which is good. The front end tube, the RF amplifier tube, is a used tube that tests between 85 and 100% depending on which roll chart you believe. The emission's a little low on it, but it's a good used tube. It'll work. Yeah, so that's the progress for now.